Hi, I am Gophazer on two wheels, and I am back. Sort of. Shouldn't really be, but I am. So, on to the topic. The topic is a GoFundMe and a Patreon. The Patreon I'm going to talk about a bit later, but I'm going to need your input, so stick around. The GoFundMe has been wildly suggested so I could rebuy the equipment I need to ride again. The boots are gone because of the crash. In case you don't know, I'm going to do a little recap. I've been involved in a crash on the 31st January this year, and I was injured, and now finally in mid-April I am back. I'm finally riding again, and I shouldn't even be riding again, but it's a bit early, and I'm going to my physiotherapy, and I'm sure my physiotherapist is going to emphatically assault me. You came riding a bike. Oh goody, this is going to be painful today. But okay, whatever. But I can't afford not to ride the motorcycle because the car is just way too expensive. I also cannot afford to rebuy the equipment I ruined, the helmet and the boots. Although I did get the helmet because, well, I needed to ride. I can't afford not to ride, and I can't afford to buy the helmet. And I most certainly cannot afford to buy a cheap helmet, which I'm going to be replacing in a couple of months because it sucks. So I went again for a top-of-the-line helmet, same as my Shoei XR1100. I had to buy a silent helmet. That was one of the main concerns because of audio for the channel. Although this one is now whistling a bit, don't know why. There's something here is whistling. But yeah, so it was suggested by several of you, mainly in the Portuguese channel, to be honest, that I should set up a GoFundMe so people could donate if they wanted, so I could to help pay the equipment again. Well, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's not going to do much. Turn off, you stupid cell phone. No, off. I'm sure it's not going to amount to much, but hey, what the hell, it's there. It's on the link, it's on the description. If you want, no pressure. If you want, fine. If you want to donate 50 cents for a cup of coffee, it's fine. If you don't want to donate $5 for a Starbucks coffee, it's fine. If you don't want to donate, it's also fine. If you want to donate 10,000 euros so I buy a new bike, great! I'm glad you're watching this, Bill Gates. Okay, the other part, and this is the more scalable part, is the Patreon. I'm going to start a Patreon in earnest. Thing is, a Patreon is not just a hey, give me money thing. It's a give me money so I do this. And I need to know what you guys are expecting out of this part of the deal. I have 3 ideas. The first one is not really very easy on my part. It's not very doable on my part, which is more videos, which is also the most obvious way to compensate the patrons. I won't be doing more videos of the same format. It's just not going to be more reviews, etc. for the patrons. That's just silly. What I'm going to do is exclusive videos for the patrons, but videos that a patron, meaning a fan, would like. Something a bit more personal, something a bit more about the personal life, something more about outtakes from the videos, like me tripping over the dogs, comments on the mess that is my personal life. In case you don't know, I have 3 kids, 2 dogs and 3 cats. How do you end up with 3 kids, 2 dogs and 3 cats? Fuck's sake. Very simple. I had a dog, you guys remember? It was Java, she died, and a few months later Kajarina wanted another dog, and I told her I didn't want a dog. It's much easier without the dog. We have already enough work. Our lives are already confusing enough without the added entropy of a dog. But she wanted a dog, so we compromised and we got 2 dogs. You guys that are married know exactly how this goes, right? Okay, so that's what happened. So videos of this part, I don't know, the workflow I do for editing, the programs I use, me shooting, editing, how I edit, things like that. The second idea is, where am I? Oh, okay. The second idea is that I publish the normal videos, but the videos will be exclusive for patrons for an amount of time. Let's say I publish the video on Monday and it's only going on to the channel on Saturday, because that would be the schedule, so it would be exclusive for patrons from Monday to Saturday. I don't like this particularly, but it's a way to do it. The third way, which is the one I like the most, and which is quite likely to be done regardless, is something I lifted straight from another YouTube channel, which was actually Down Is Not Up. No, Up Is Not Jump, sorry. Up Is Not Jump. In which, on the end of his videos, he always puts the patrons as as a credit scene, like movie credits, and it roll credits with all the patrons, which I think is absolutely brilliant, so I'm going to steal that idea. It's great. It's actually a great way to give big thanks to your patrons. I actually did this once, so maybe he stole the idea from me. Unlikely that he knows who the hell I am, but whatever. Because when I did the 1000 subscriber video, I don't know if you recall, I gave a thank you note to every single one of the first 1000 subscribers, so I put it in a roll credit scene with every single subscriber going past on the screen. It was pretty cool. I actually thought that turned out pretty well. It was cool. So I'll do one of those three. I need suggestions, guys. What do you expect from a patron? Oh, the patron is supposed to be something symbolic, okay, like $1 a month or half $1 a month or something like that. So suggestions are welcome. Tell me what you expect, what you get from other patrons, patronages, whatever. What you expect, ideas, wild ideas, whatever, just put it below. The account actually exists, but I haven't done anything with it yet, because I'm not sure what to do. Now I've been struggling with this because I don't really like to be, well, begging for money, but the channel really needs funding. Could really use some funding on the channel to get, say, a GoPro 7 or a Session 7, to get some extra viewpoints. My DSLR, because I was stupid when buying it, does not accept an external microphone, and that would be immensely useful, and I shouldn't really be here. That was a stupid move I just did. I should be on that road. My DSLR does not take an external microphone, and I could really use one that does that. And even if it's not a DSLR, it could be just a hybrid camera, something that would film well but take an external microphone, so I could film face first, things like that, etc. There is a big upkeep on a YouTube channel, and the channel could use some extra funding, so that's why there's the Patreon, which is just going to be changed, but every little bit helps, to be honest. At the very least, fuel for the bike. Yeah, because sometimes I have to pay the fuel for the test rides, and most test drives actually come at us as a loss financially. I put in like $5 of fuel, do the test ride, and the video after 6 months has done like $3. So I lost a net $2 on that particular video, and this happens quite a lot. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm here at my physiotherapist now. I'm just searching for Kajerini because she has the clothes I'm going to be wearing. I'm not going with suit and tie into the physiotherapist. That would be just freaking silly. And so yeah, I'll say goodbye, and that's it. Cage, you're out. Getting a camera that I could just say GoPro stop recording would be freaking awesome. But it's not going to happen, to be honest.